Hello, everybody. See if a few people trickle in or not. I'm going to be doing some side adjustments on a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. See if anybody trickles in or not. Don't know. I've only done a couple of live things before, and really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to going live. I don't know if I'll be able to see the chats or anything as it happens. So I don't know. If you're in here, say something. Okay, maybe not. I guess nobody has a. Guess nobody has the bell on, huh? Just working on some sides, putting my old wrenches back up for the time being. I can draw all them back out when I need to. So. Oh, I need some better light. I moved my table and now my light is not as good. Rope and punch. Rope and punch. Do, do, do. Anybody on? Um, Somebody's on and chatting. I don't know because I can't see anything. So I guess I'm not known for my live streams, huh? So I'm having a problem here. We got a pistol that likes to shoot right, and sure enough, it's wanting to be aggravating. So we're gonna see if we can give it a little adjustment or something. Somebody's already tried to adjust it themselves. If you can see, let's see, right there, there's a little divot in the front sights, trying to push them a little over to the left. It did not work. I did not do that, just to let you know. Hey, we got somebody in there. Hello, welcome. I'm dropping a little bit of rim oil here. Going to try to get this front rear sight to slide. Um, let's see. I don't know if you're saying anything because I don't know how to turn comments on. How about this right here? Let me let me get the iPad out, and I wonder if I can pull my own video up, and that way I can read comments on my iPad, so my camera can roll here, and I ain't got to keep looking over this way, because I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
So, when are we going to be completely honest and acknowledge the awkward, bullied, sexually frustrated?
What are we doing? What? Yes, I need a new iPad. I get it.
Get your summer vacation on with Southwest low fares to a...
I can turn that down because I don't need to hear myself, do I? Oh, my channel. Let's go to my channel here. Okay, here we go. I can pull up my live stream. I want to pause my live stream because I don't want to keep watching myself. But now I have a chat area so I can read chats easily. We got 3 viewers. Woohoo! I think one of them is me though. I wonder if I can give myself a thumbs up. So what I'm doing, if you're just joining me, is this gun is shooting to the right, and the rear sights on it are my adjustment point. And I'm going to, I dropped a little bit of oil because it seems that they were seized up pretty good, pretty tight in there. Try to help me out without jamming around. Hey, what's up, diggers? What's up, half crazy old Christian redneck veteran? Half crazy old Christian redneck veteran. I love saying your name. Uh, it brings joy to me. So yes, I'm doing a little light gunsmithing today, and just going to get this right here taken care of real fast and clean this pistol up, and then I'm going to sit back and chat a little bit. We hope. So how's everybody doing tonight? Any questions for me? Anybody got any questions? You got me live this time, so any questions you ask, I can answer pretty immediately. Oh lordy. I love gunsmithing. I love tinkering with my guns and stuff. But I would really, my dream is to one day just have. My dream one day is just to have a massive shop that I can, like, actually do real gunsmithing in. You know, right now one thing I do is just work on my stuff. Sometimes I have a friend come over and I work on his while he's here. But anyways, that's about the only time I get people to come visit. What y'all think? Is that rifling clean? Well, I ain't gonna clean it yet because I gotta do some test fires with it here shortly, and then I'll clean it after that. In case y'all are not familiar with it. Oh wait, hang on. I'm not am I not allowed to show gunsmithing videos on this YouTube anymore? I can't remember the rules here. I need a stand and a device to do something. I'll go to yes. So yes, I do. I don't have like a straight on hard vise, but I do have a little stand, and it just kind of really supports the weight as you're shooting. One of the things that one of the tricks I've learned is get yourself. Hang on, let's see. Get your gun stabilized. Aim it dead center at 100 yards, and then pull the trigger. Wherever the bullet goes, get your gun set back up, aim it dead center, and then once the scope is dead center, start adjusting the scope to where the bullet hole went. Yeah, that's my cheat way of sighting in a scope. If you don't have a bore sighter or you don't like the level method or anything like that, if that doesn't work for you. Hey, yeah, I lost the, y'all can see that right there? I lost the fight with the electric trimmer, so yes, I have no beard. Yeah, I usually use a pig food bag and top of the pickup. Yep, I got you. I hear what you're saying. So, since I think y'all are the first two to ever come onto a live stream with me, bam. Look at that. You got a wrench. Just like sighting in a bow. So, yeah. So, okay. I got a given to me. Uh-oh. I'm bumping the platform here. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. Give me 1 second. Oh. This was gifted to me. Bore sighters worth it sometimes. To me they're better on pistols. I used one for an AR one time, and what I did, I threw it up about 20 yards in a dark hallway and adjusted the sights where the laser was, took it outside to see what it is. But I had this gifted to me a couple of days ago, and I just got some bolts for it. So I will be hopefully experimenting with it. I got to find a good archery target. So I don't know anything about archery targets. I know very, very, very little about archery. I just know that in a crossbow, you shoot bolts, not arrows. So uh, if in a crossbow you shoot bolts, not arrows, is your cord here? Is it called a bolt carrier group then? Because you're carrying the bolt out. I'm just saying. Thank you, diggers. Yeah, it was gifted to me by my father. He's had it for years, just kind of shoved in the corner, and I noticed it the other day and asked him about it. And next thing I know, when I was at his house, he said, "Here, take it, clean it up, shoot it," and I got it all cleaned up and got a few bolts ordered for it. Gotta go. Get a. I gotta get a target for it because I don't know what I can. I know they have archery targets, and I went looking for an archery target, and I can't find an archery target um, in my hometown here. So I maybe they'll be putting them out here shortly. I don't know. I did go the other day to Walmart, and they had their outdoor section kind of tore down, and I think they're building it back up. So maybe I just overlooked them. Yeah, you see, that's kind of what I thought half crazy is this right here is a very simple design. It's about as simple of a crossbow as it could be. It's a little difficult to pull back. It's about 150 pounds, but so it's a little difficult to pull back, but at the same time it's pretty much fail safe. Kind of funny how it works. Get a few nice ways because of that. Oh, yep. Yeah, I read it wrong because Dad was sick of it. I thought you said because your dad was sick. Sorry, but yeah, usually when my dad gets sick of a weapon, it gets sold, so I never have a chance. I am in South Georgia, so you would think way down here in the middle of nowhere, I would have I would have that. I probably do. I got a buddy that runs an outdoor shop, and his main focus is archery. So I want to swing by him and see if he has any either he can sell me or anything like that. He got a family. So I want to tell y'all a story that I'm not supposed to share, but it's on the internet, right? So nobody will ever hear the story. I've got a family heirloom rabbit ears double barrel shotgun that my grandpa kind of stole from somebody. the My grandpa, he would buy a truck at the beginning of the gardening season. After the harvest, he would take all the crops up, for sale. And the last haul, he was going to take the crops up for sale. He would sell the crops, and then he would sell the truck. Well, he they moved from the sharecropper house they was at, and they actually moved out here to close to where we live now. And it got to where um, we're more outside of the regular living area, so he wanted a shotgun. So he talked to one of the neighbors in this area and said, "Hey, I'll trade you this truck for a shotgun if you got an extra one to spare." And so the neighbor said, "Yeah, that sounds good." So he took the shotgun. My grandpa said, "Hey, this is the story I've heard as a kid. I've never met this grandpa." He said, "Hey, let me tell you that truck real quick. Run uptown and get a couple things before I give it to you, if you don't mind." Guy said, "Okay." Well, he took the shotgun to the house, drove the truck uptown, sold the truck, come walking back, and the neighbor said, "Where's the truck?" "What truck? I sold it." "Well, where's my shotgun at?" "What shotgun? I ain't never got no shotgun." And so my grandpa, the old crook, kind of took advantage of him, got the shotgun and the truck all at one time. So yeah, and I found the shotgun years later as a kid. I found the shotgun wrapped up in a blanket, shoved up under an old couch that my grandma hadn't moved since well before my grandpa had passed. So that is the story of the family heirloom shotgun. it's no longer safely functionable. So yeah, it's the shotgun we can't get rid of. Oh, I've never met this grandpa, but that story just tells me a lot about him and his personality. I don't know if the story's true or not. I know the shotgun is true, and I know I'm told to never get rid of the shotgun and never tell a lot of people about the shotgun. So this this live stream might not ever go public. It might just be a live stream for us three here. But yeah, that's one of the small facts about my family heritage, or family history here. So I'm gonna talk about these. I'm gonna give y'all a little heads up. I'm gonna talk about these $1 clearance aisle. How about that? How crazy was that? I was so excited, and I'm thinking about making one like right now. I don't know if I should like live stream making a Louisiana red beans and rice dry food thing here, but I'm really considering it to see how it tastes. These were normally $4.97, and now they're $1. But seal and let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. So I don't know if you want to wait 15 or 20 minutes. I have an Ivor Johnson 12 from my granddad with 34, both full truck. Yes, always check the clearance aisle. That is a necessity for me. I always have to check the clearance aisle. So, yes, an Ivor Johnson 12. I'm I'm not familiar with that. To be honest with you, I got my age shows on me sometimes. I know I know a lot of the newer models, but some the older stuff I just get lost in. And I've never really been a super huge shotgun fan, so I don't know. I've always been a pistol fan, and I've here recently really got started on the rifles. Yeah, gotta make mama happy. Well, I was just with my mom at Walmart, and I was the one in a hurry. My dad didn't feel like going, so I drove her up there. Okay, so half crazy old Christian redneck veteran. So I wasn't in somewhere. I was watching some videos, and the videos, the guy was actually talking about they have some personal size freeze dryers, and the video he was like, yeah, they're really affordable. They're really affordable. And it is affordable to compare to what a big one is. So I kind of went on the website the guy gave. I'm dropping something. Okay. Anyway, I went on the website that the guy gave, and so a small quote unquote affordable personal size freeze dryer, if I remember correctly, was like $2,500. I'm putting some buffing compound on my strop. I'm about to strop a knife while we talk. So Ivor Johnson made bicycles in the 90s ago. Yes, because everybody had to make guns in World War I, didn't they? Hey, we were trying to figure out how to turn our industry into a war machine. But oh, I think I got to get some saddle cleaner and clean my strop. So so what is it? Was that Heritage? Sounds right. Yeah. So was what Heritage? The name of the company that did them? I can't remember. Uh, I don't remember what company the freeze dryer was. I don't even carry this knife. I have no idea why I'm doing this right now. Anyways, yes, it's about $2,500. But if if you have like a family of 5 or 6 and you have a garden and you're trying your best to grow a garden as long as you possibly can, I can almost see it. But $2,500. Hey, let's see. I don't know. So somebody, if you can, what is 2,500 divided by 8? If anybody can tell me that, I would be very happy. Because $2,500 divided by 8, that's how many Mountain House meals you can buy. And those Mountain House meals are 2.5 servings. So that's 3 people rationing out meals. You know, that's 3 meals right there pretty much if you ration out what you have. Before it can make do with dehydrated. Yeah, I need to get me a dehydrator because I've been really wanting to get into. I got some friends that do organic gardening. Is that about 10? It's 250. I got some friends that do organic gardening, and I like to get some dehydrated stuff going on with their organic gardening and vacuum seal it. Uh, I really don't know how long it will last. Just over 325. Okay, so okay, I got you. I picked up what you're putting down. There we go. So 25, yeah. So 300 meals, 250 to 300 meals. That so you can get almost you can get 3/4 of a year worth of food already made for the cost of the dehydrator, and then you're either going to have to grow or buy all the food to put into the dehydrator. And I don't know. So you got to start adding up. Like I said, if you got a family of 6 or 7 you're prepping for, and you're going to continually use it, you know, mostly year round, and get you a pantry up for 5 or 6 years. But now that's if you live in an area that you can really ride it out and stay there. See, my area, if I prep for, main thing I prep for is bad weather. So just to give y'all an idea and kind of proof that I prep for bad weather, we've gotten around 6 inches of rain since Thursday, I believe. Wednesday or Thursday is when the rain started. And they had to close our road down, our paved road, not the dirt road, our paved road, because our bridge is about to collapse on itself, I think. So, I mean, I live in an old part of Georgia where not a lot of we don't have a lot of infrastructure funding, so we roads get closed down pretty quick. Our growing season sucks. So yeah, what is the growing season in Oregon? I've always wondered that. And you get out there in like March, and maybe you can go till August. I mean, how do you can you do cabbages and broccoli, or does it get too cold too quick in the fall? I've always kind of wondered about that. But 'cause there's some places I hear stuff being grown in, I'm just going, I just don't understand how. You know, it must be. You know, you just got to be putting the dirt at the right time, or else you're going to run out of time quickly. Because here, there's a lot of uh, leeway here. Biggest problem here is if you plant too late, you get too much sun and you fry your stuff. But you can actually, we can plant sometimes spring gardens towards the end of summer because our falls are so warm that we can get by with planting a late spring garden sometimes. But and then move right into a fall garden, the cabbages and broccolis and things like that. This is a Gerber pear frame, by the way, but I don't know if I'm boring y'all or not. I don't have anything else to do, so I was going to live stream for a little bit. Maybe we'll have some folks join in here. Uh, I'm getting hungry now. I'm thinking about that red beans and rice. Is it strange that I'm craving dehydrated red beans and rice? No, I did not make the stropping block. This was an Amazon purchase, and it came with all the buffering compounds and stuff. So, uh, this was a very good Amazon purchase. This is my normal blade here. Cold weather stuff will go early and late. Peas, stars, spinach. Yeah, y'all hadn't had an 80-degree day yet. Oh my lord. Yeah, you can forget me ever going to Oregon. No offense. But this is my normal Benchmade blade. I just got it stropped up the other day. And there's a little bit of the hair. I think it took off more dead skin than anything else. But I don't know. I'm working on my knife sharpening skills. I'm fair at it. Hey, it's taking hair off almost every time. I'm fair at my knife sharpening skills, but I'm not to the level I wish I was. I don't have any paper here. If I had a little bit of paper, I'd show you how. Oh, here we go. Oh. So the goal to one day, I saw. I don't know if y'all subscribe to Outdoor 55. Outdoor 55, he does knife making, knife sharpening, and his sharpening skills are amazing. Now I think he's got like down to 20,000 grit stones, so he should have good sharpening skills. But oh, I got a little nick apparently here. Let's see. Come on now, I'm tearing. See, I don't know. I'm really trying to get it where I can slice through it every time. But anyways, maybe one day my sharpening skills will reach that of a Zen master. I don't think I have. Never heard. Holy crap! I'll check him out. So yes, Outdoor 55. His arm hair will be standing up. He won't even be touching the skin, and he'll be popping the top off of his And he does little knife making also. He doesn't do forging. This is my pride and joy right here. This little knife. That is the Gerber SLT, and it's like a $10 knife. But I tell y'all, it sharpens so freaking smoothly. Except for that one right there. It sharpens so freaking smooth and does such a good job. But I keep this one. Okay, so I get asked a lot at work why I keep two knives on me. I'll keep that Benchmade knife on me, and then I'll keep this Gerber pocket knife on me at all times. Well, when I'm at work and I'm eating food, I don't want to take the knife that I've been using to cut boxes open with and strip wires with all day. I don't want to do that and cut my food open with. So I use my Benchmade for all my tasks, and then I use that small Gerber for if I ever need to cut my food up. However, y'all will see this later on in the week. I got the SOG baton, the Q3. I got it, and it's got a little knife on it. So now I'm actually going to start carrying 3 knives on the regular. So yeah, I wonder. I can't see who's watching here. We got 3 watchers. Oh, well, am I the 3rd watcher? I might be the 3rd watcher. But anyways, man, skinning rabbits gate with scissors for a knife. I need to see. Okay, I like being outdoors. I love being outdoors. I'll go outdoors any day of the week. Just gotta do that. But I'm not a big hunter. It's not that I have anything against it. I'm such an amped up person that if I'm sitting still and gotta sit still, I get too amped up and I actually start getting a little anxious and I can't sit still. So I gotta learn how to calm myself and focus myself for hunting. I can fish a little bit as long as it's not I can't really do catfish fishing, but I can, out there, brim busting and stuff like that. I carry it on. The Ozark Trail multi-tool. Honest opinion, scale of 1 to 10. How much do you like it? If that's the only multi-tool you had, how much do you like it? Scale of 1 to 10. Because I keep telling myself, try one. I'm a trapper snare. See, around here, snares, I don't know if y'all have coyotes, but we got coyotes and foxes so bad around here. If I was to set snares, I would have to, basically be out there walking around it, regularly. But I do want to start practicing my snares, a little bit. But I have got my good fishing kit, and I do have a good little fishing hole set up. I'll give it 8.5, yeah, but you be careful which one you get, and work it if you can before you get it. Okay, so there's a couple. Yeah, I think there's 2 different models at my local store. So I don't know which one. I guess I need to get on Walmart.com and maybe read some reviews, see if there's one that's got better reviews than other. But I got this multi-tool here. This multi-tool here, and I think I got another multi-tool in my bug out bag. I have an original Leatherman too. This is the one I got, the rubberized handles. Oh, okay, the Ozark Trail's got the rubberized handle. Now this Leatherman here, I've had it. It's my nose itcher. So I've had this Leatherman, I'm going to say 10 years minimum. It's the Leatherman Kick. I don't know. I don't know if y'all have heard of that one or remember this one or not. I like it. To me, it's got one of the best sizes and feels of any Leatherman still to this day. The thing I don't like about it though is it's the older style where you have to open it up, get the blade out, do your task, open it up once again, and then put the blade up. And it's a what do you call it? The slip joint lock. So there is no lock on it. But once you have the tool open, and then the blade and everything closed, it can't close back in. That's the most it can close in right there. So you ain't got to worry about it closing in on top of you. So if it had a file on it, it would be really good. 35 years old. Yeah, did you see what Leatherman's charging for the remake of the original now? I think it's around like the $140 range. So yes, Leatherman has came out with the original again, and I can't remember what they are charging on it, but it is intense. So whoa, hang on. I have 152 subscribers now. When did that happen? I did like 2 weeks ago. I just did, or was it been longer than that when I did my 100 subscriber giveaway? Huh. Hey, half crazy. Which one you want to give away of mine? Which one did you win? Did you win the 100 subscriber giveaway, or the I can't remember. Look up the Super Bear Jaws from Bear Cutlery there. Yes. Okay. So Bear Cutlery. Actually, you won. That's right. I sent you some fat wood. How'd you like that fat wood, by the way? I don't think I. Did you ever try it in a video? You said you was, but I don't think I ever saw the video. Um. So Schrade, I'm a big fan of Schrade. Gerber multi-tool. I don't know if y'all remember the little Gerber Mini I had. That one right there. That Gerber Mini, it was... No, I ain't getting the Gerber multi-tool again, sorry. Schrade, that $16 Schrade multi-tool that I see in a bunch of videos, I want to try that. I want to see how good that is, because I hear a lot of good stuff. I actually saw Staff Sergeant BA, he had one. He was putting in a kit the other day. Oh, you saw where they're coming out with the Leathermans again. Yeah, so, okay, interesting story behind yours. I actually had a guy, you know, how people humble brag? You ever had somebody humble brag? I don't know if this guy was doing kind of a poor job of humble bragging, or if he was offering it to me or not, but a guy that's kind of humble bragged about his 2 original Army issued Leathermans, and it's kind of like, hey, I have 2, so I don't know if he was saying, I'll give you one, or I'll sell you one, or anything like that, but I decided to let it go because I think he was just kind of humble bragging about it, and it was just me hoping he'd want to sell one, because I love Army surplus stuff. I got a Army surplus rucksack the other day, and from Korea. I think it's from the Korean War, and I will be getting it cleaned up and hopefully displaying it on a video shortly. The bear jaws are spendy, but I am abusive and they are tough. Sir, I am with you. I haven't put these really to the test, to be 100% honest with you, but I have put these to the test. I had a 9/16 head one day. It was on a stud. It was nice 9/16 bolt. And I tell you, I grabbed on it with all I had. I think it was out right here. And I finally broke the nut off of that thing. And this Leatherman held up to it. I couldn't believe it. Actually I was in between going and get my tool bag because I was afraid I was going to end up breaking these, and I didn't want to break them. But I know, and so I got scratches in this where it's been in the pocket with my keys and stuff. But I could probably clean it up fairly easy, put a little polish on it, and it would look brand new again because there is the hard plastic they put on the inside there. I don't see any major scratches, dings, dents, because I will tell you, this has turned into a little bit of a hammer from time to time. uh, so according to this, we have 5 likes now. So apparently, we had a couple people pop in and see what we was up to. Metal polish. That's what I was thinking. If I went and got like some mothers, maybe and put on it, but you know, I don't know. Is there really a point to doing it unless I was going to polish it and put it up? But I still use this occasionally, and I don't know if I want to polish it and put it up, or if I just want to keep it and I have to take stripped out this part for those. Yeah, for real, and the grooves on the pliers itself, the grooves on the pliers is almost like file, like a good file, and it's a good thick groove on there. So now here, I might have just set forth a challenge. Can the grooves in a Leatherman set of Leatherman pliers, can it sharpen a knife? I can read the ruler very good on mine. Let's see. I think it's too dark. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I moved my table, and I'm gonna have to end up getting a little light over here now since I moved my table. Oh, what else do we want to talk about? You know what that is? That's something for my cell phone. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. What is the straight plastic handle thing you are showing? The straight this, you talking about this? This is the Leatherman. What is the straight plastic handle thing you are showing? That's a SOG SOG multi-tool. The straight plastic handle thing you are showing. What else did I show? What else did I show? The other thing. The SOG. Okay, the SOG. Okay, this is the SOG Q3. This is a multi-tool as well. It is spring assisted. I got this. I don't want to give away my video, but y'all got to promise if I tell y'all this, y'all still gonna watch the video later on this week or next week. So this is a multi-tool. I found an outlet store, and what they do is Walmart, Bass Pro, Academy, whoever else, they get their returns. So if you look up on Amazon, this thing is $65 to $67. I paid $25 for it. 25. I paid $25 for this thing. So you have a small blade. I think it was 2.5 inches. Let's see here. Yep, 2.5 inch blade. So press button on the back, press the button, that's your lock. And that blade, I've worked that blade over and it is sharp. Nice file on it. You have a coarse and a fine side to the file. So I like that. The lock on it is extraordinary, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not. Bottle opener, flathead screwdriver. Remember, it's not tactical if it doesn't have a bottle opener. Remember that. If you don't buy it if it doesn't have a bottle opener on it. Can opener. Nice sharp can opener. I've actually been wanting to test it out. And what I like about it, so you got the baton, you've got enough leverage there that you're not going to work yourself to death trying to get a can out. This has become my new EDC multi-tool here. because every multi-tool I get ends up being so bulky. And the weight on this thing is amazing. Yes, okay. So if you wear glasses, I know, Redneck, I know you wear glasses. This is an eyeglass flathead screwdriver, super small flathead screwdriver. Um, uh, there we go. And then we have uh, oh, what's the name of that thing? Somebody help me. What is the name of that thing? Anyways, for leather working. Ah, my mind has went blank. And then we have a Phillips screwdriver, an awl, and oh yeah, a chisel. A chisel is on here. There is a chisel. This thing has a chisel on it. So I'm just like freaking out over it. So yes, we have all that, and it is so light and slim. Hey, I'm in love with this thing. I cannot believe it. $25. I like it so much. So this is the Q3. So that means that there's a Q1 and 2, and there's also a Q4. I like it so much. I'm considering getting the other ones. I ain't kidding you. Oh, hang on one second. This thing is getting hot. So yeah, let me disarm here because that's just. Oh, yes, gotta have one. I'll tell you, I'm about to look up getting the Q3 and everything now. All I need is a frog gig. I think, so, let's get that off my leg. Oh, I got more gunsmithing to do. I gotta go down to my vise for this. Y'all don't. This is a buffer tube plate for an AR. Put that on there. All right. I can't show accessories. I want to get kicked off of YouTube, guys. I know it's happening. Yes, ain't it? It is super compact. Hang on. Let me grab my other Leatherman. Hang on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Ah, do I have it? I know I have it in my bug out bag. Thought I put it in this pocket. I just completely. There it is. So I just completely redid. Ah, here we go. There we go. I gotta have one. This frog is frog. He is very compact. He's as crazy as I am. Uh-oh. Take Zeus out. So, so this is back. Okay, I'm live. I hope I didn't lose anybody. I had a phone call. So this is the Leatherman Wingman, and I really like this multi-tool, but I thought I was gonna like it more. You have blade serrated edge on it. There we go. Serrated edge on it, and it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. The serrated edge, the blade's good on it, and then towards the outside. Okay, this is the one thing I don't like about this knife or this multi-tool. So the weight, I couldn't afford the wave. This was 50. I think the wave was 86, and the wave was almost too much because I was looking. The micro multi tools were too small, and this right here is too big. this SOG is right there in the middle, and I think it has more. So we're actually going to go through every piece. But I do like the wave. But this the pair of scissors. So I don't have the scissors on here, but I have the scissors on here. Like I said, I keep this one in my bug out bag, and in the case of an emergency situation, I'm not going to care about the little extra weight in my pocket. But in my job, I'm always looking upside down or sitting upside down and in crooked spots. So this actually created hot spots on my legs and stuff from being in my pocket. But you really got to push those scissors open. They advertise it to where it'll flip out ready to go, but you got to come here and give it that little extra oomph. But you have access to the scissors and the knife on the outside. Now you open it up once again. You got the spring assist. Now you got me thinking about the wave. I should have just saved up the little extra money and done the wave. I am an electrician, but I'm not like a residential electrician. I'm an industrial electrician. So I'm always on steel and concrete, and rocks and everything else. So laying down, if you lay down with something hard and sharp in your pocket, it's going to get you. So you do have the bottle opener. Hang on, let's go this way. You do have the bottle opener. You do have the, come on now, see these tools. You do have the file, but here's the thing. You only have one side of the file and the other side is a ruler. I would have very much rather have a two-sided file than a ruler that goes to a whopping, I don't even know how far that is. The ruler is kind of a joke. And then you have a package opener. Now the package opener, I liked it. I really thought it was going to be a good deal to have that package opener. But what I come to find out is the package opener would not open up my packages. And then on the other side, you have a Phillips and your flathead screwdriver. So I bought it mainly for the ease of the knife. So I was trying to get myself down to less in my pocket. And this is good. It's good quality. I took them pliers and I really wrenched down on it. I did a little wire cutting with the bottom in there. But I tell you, it's not the it's not the answer I was looking for as to where this right here is just bam. Yeah, I know this. How crazy is it to have a chisel? I mean, so I was thinking, so an emergency situation, if you needed to do some feather sticking, what would be? I mean, would that work for feather sticking? The can opener is which one is the solid power lock? I'm not familiar with that one. That must be the older multi-tool they had. But what's up, Smith & Wesson? Welcome to the live. So would the chisel work for feather sticking? I don't know. Make it tender. I gotta get a Leatherman Super Tool 300. What? Well, Smith, I had just been bragging on this SOG Q3 baton. This is the lightest weight, most convenient to carry EDC multi-tool I've had personally. And it just makes a really good companion. Leatherman Super Tool 300. I can look at live chat here. I just got to read it. Any sharp edge can feather stick. But can it feather stick well? Oh, poor Zeus. Why are you going to pick on him? Don't pick on poor Zeus. I'm looking up the... What's up, Kenneth Crunk? How are you doing today, sir? Leatherman. I'm not familiar with it. 300. How are y'all doing? I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm just he said Leatherman 300 and now my mind's on Leatherman 300. LL Bean's got it for $79.95. I'm gonna have to go find me something to eat. I think the last time I was on a live stream talking or something. Okay. I do like that. I do like this a lot. So it's kind of got the old style. Did I say Kevin or Kenneth? I thought I said Kenneth. Huh. Okay, so that is on my list, and I will check it out shortly. Wow, hang on. I'm reading. Hey y'all, welcome. Hey Kenneth and Smith Wesson, Oops Kennys. Power Lock is $80 SOG multi-tool. That is pretty nice. I had it for a while, but failed at opening a can of Deviled Ham in the field while. Oh. Yes, I do need to. So, I was just saying that I'm probably, when I cook a little supper here in a little bit, I'm probably going to go ahead and test this out here, the can opener portion. Also in the woods, yes. Keith Gronk. Did I say Kevin again? Or no, I was reading what it said Keither. Or I might have said Kenneth. I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. I'm reading way too fast. My apologies. My apologies. Am I caught up? Okay. Okay, I did get it right. Okay. I'm sorry. So I have completely rebuilt my bug out bag. 100% fully rebuilt the bug out bag, and should I do another video? This is like the third time I've completely redone my bug out bag, and I got the weight way down. I don't know if I've stripped it out so much. I kind of feel like I do need to make a video, so y'all can tell me if I took too much out, because I really was going like, yes. So I have not done a full test review of it. I do talk about it in a video coming out this week. I did a ton of recording last week, just to let y'all know. So I've got videos lined up already into halfway through next week, because it's just like could not stop recording stuff. I'm going, oh wow, look at that. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Yes. So crack that puppy over, bro. Most of the time I start a fire with pine, but as soon as the fire gets going, fat lighter is what I started with. But as soon as the fire gets going, I immediately, stop with all pine tarry stuff, because it just adds so much of a flavor to your food. And if you're cooking unwrapped food, you can actually absorb some of that tar into your food, and it can get you sick. Do some more archery. I know. I'm gonna have to use a flare gun to cook to start. So yeah, I've got, as soon as I find a target and purchase the target, I want to get a couple of accessories for this gun, and figure what we can do here. Is the survival bow, was that the bow that like broke down? It was like a recurve, but it all broke down to like, I don't know, like 1.5 feet, 2 foot long. That's what I was looking at. But here's what I like. These are 20-inch bolts. These are 20-inch bolts here. But the the crossbow I have can actually shoot as small as a 15-inch bolt. So, and one bolt versus one round of ammunition, and how many multiple times can you shoot this? Hopefully until the bolt goes bad. And I got I think I got 14. So yeah, it folded up. Yeah, that's the one. I do remember that recurve. It was a very neat thing. I looked into it, and it was something. My crossbow was gifted to me, so I paid $0 for it, and that is the price I like paying. Unless I happen to get a wealthy financier that wants to buy me all my bug out stuff, I will take and utilize any freebie I can get. Um, saw this knife. Daryl made his own on The Walking Dead. When did Daryl make his own on The Walking Dead? I don't remember Daryl making his own bow on The Walking Dead. No, he made. Oh wait, he made his own bolts. That's right. I do remember that. This is my grandfather's buck knife. He gave this to me years ago. Yeah, it was about 150 bucks a digger, if I remember right. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. But where did you do that through, Smith & Wesson? Because I was looking into that. Yes, I love this knife. Now, I had this. So I had this knife in my bug out bag. This was my primary fixed blade. But because it was my grandfather's and everything else, I've kind of, state of Maine. I won't make it up there anytime soon. But because of the age of it and because it was my grandfather's and everything else, I I didn't want to be taking this out when I'm doing videos and stuff like that and trying to baton wood with it, because if this thing broke, I didn't want to be responsible for it because of my granddad. So cold cracker bushcraft. I mean, I'm not going to be in Pennsylvania either. Way south. In case you cannot tell, I ain't from the north. I can't even see this because, so a lot of people, when I make EDC videos, they're like, "Where's your single stack and where's your fixed blade?" And also, because of my job, I can't EDC fixed blades. I can't EDC anything considered a weapon. Um, so Cold Cracker's channel. Okay, I did not know about Cold Cracker. I will look him up in a little bit, and I will tell him that Steve and Half Crazy Old Christian Redneck Veteran sent me. Oh, so if somebody wants to come make me some food right now, I would be very happy with you at the moment. Um, I mentioned too to the other guys earlier that we're talking about channels is Outdoor 55. This guy sharpens knives. He is. I like his sense of humor. You know, he's kind of quirky, but Outdoor 55, he can sharpen anything. Look up if you're looking for a video, look up his butter knife sharpening video. He went to the Dollar Tree and like the 4 packs of little cheap butter knives. He sharpened them up razor sharp, so he can sharpen anything. Oh, check these out. I found these for $1. Is that a good price? I don't know. I just found them for $1 and I said I want to get them. What y'all want to talk about? Anything else? That is a talent. What's a talent? Talking. Olight. Pair of them. Seems like Olight always sends you free gifts. Oh, sharpening. Yes, sharpening is a talent. I'm really trying to sharpen. I really want to be able to sharpen knives well, and I think I got good. I think I've got good form. I think I just need to invest in a 10,000 grit stone or something up like that before the stropping part, because when I get it stropped, it becomes very very polished looking. But I think if I went to a finer grit before I hit the strop, it would even be better polished. I need. Have I ever talked? Are y'all familiar with this? This is a sharpening stone I use mostly. And then I have a Arkansas whetstone that I do a little bit with as well. This is the Work Sharp sharpening system, field sharpener. and it has ceramic, rough, coarse. It has coarse and fine ceramic, and a little bit of a strop on it. Uh-oh, power's going dead. Yes, and that, so I'll kind of find my little mixture there, here and there. I've got to, hang on, I'm leaning way back out of the way because I might lose. Wow. I gotta get a new phone because my phone is getting way too hot doing this stuff. You can't get Yuengling in Maine? I don't drink beer, so I ain't really paid attention to it. But why can't you get Yuengling in Maine? I thought it was made up north. Huh. Oh, happy day. Yeah, I had that Lansky. That was the setup kit where you kind of did this right here, and that was my first knife sharpening system. Um, what I actually learned on was a stone very similar to this, and Lane has Maine. Well, sir, you might need to get out of Maine. Uh, but this was like the first stone I learned how to sharpen on, and you can. What I use that for, that's usually my my tooling. That's what I sharpen my tooling on. Kill it. Okay, so I had some friends. They had to go to Philadelphia for work, and I thought I was gonna have to go to Philadelphia for work too, but I did not. Thank goodness. And I can very much say I'm happy that I did not have to go up there. Man, I've been streaming for an hour now. 62 minutes. So I'm just sensing y'all aren't fans of Philadelphia. What's up with that? Somebody told me the biggest disappointment in their life is they went to Philadelphia because they wanted to see the Liberty Bell, and the Liberty Bell. Yes, you gotta have the pink scissors. But the Liberty Bell was like, a normal sized bell. They always saw the Liberty Bell as being this like 8 foot wide bell and everything else, and they said the Liberty Bell was like a normal sized bell. So that's what I've always. That's kind of like the one reason I want to go to. Ain't that the truth? So here's an interesting factoid. I always thought that sorbet was just the fancy way of saying the word sherbet. But sorbet contains no dairy, but sherbet is sorbet mixed with ice cream. So when I would go to the fancy restaurants and they would say, "Well, would you like to try a sorbet for dessert, sir?" I would say, "Yeah, give me some of that sherbet." Turns out I was being ignorant on many accounts. See, diggers, I've been to sorbet is a fake word. um, Russian hackers put sorbet in my dictionary. I do like going. I live close to Savannah, and I love going to the historic part of Savannah. It's very, very pretty and very nice, very pleasant. But usually historic parts, they keep up like 2 blocks, and you better know the right way in and the right way out. So that's kind of one reason I have a hard time convincing myself into going to historic parts of other cities. I would almost rather go to the touristy section because the cops are paid to keep the tourists safe, to keep the tourists coming and spend their money. I mean, that's the reality we live in. If you go to a tourist town, if you go anywhere that's not tourist related, the cops don't really care about it. Yes, Savannah very much is. So I like I said, I live close to Savannah. I've been there a lot in my lifetime, so I know where to go and where not to go in Savannah. And but the places I know and go to, I enjoy. And but sometimes I have to say, well, do I even feel like dealing with the places I don't want to go to and avoiding them and everything else? Oh, diggers, I'm sorry. So you have to go to. Let's see for all that. Sorry, I'm reading. I just kind of zoned out there while I was reading. I was reading way too intensely. Did we lose Keith? I think we did. But guys, this has been fun. I didn't realize it's already been an hour and 5 minutes and 38 seconds. But I'm getting kind of hungry, and I'm gonna go make me some supper and get ready for Fear the Walking Dead. Or yeah, or don't it start at 9? I think it starts at 9. But y'all watch Fear the Walking Dead? Show of hands. But I didn't think I was gonna like that show. I actually, just to let y'all know, I've been prepping since I was in my late teens, early 20s, and I never watched The Walking Dead when it first came out. I think it was season 5 was on Netflix before I even started watching it, and I was just really bored and started watching it. And I kid you not, I was prepping a little bit, but I actually picked up a couple of different ideas from that show because here's the thing. I won't say I said okay. I didn't do something because of that show. Like I didn't say let's see, I'm trying to think how to say this. Like they didn't do something on that show and I say, "Hey, I'm going to repeat that process." But they put the characters in situations. And when they put these characters in situations, I started thinking to myself, do I have a way out of that situation? You know, they have created these situations that I've never thought about before. And I sat down and looked at the situation thinking, how do I, me personally, deal with the situation? I watched the first 2 seasons in cable. I'm 5 years behind. Um, if you have Netflix, you can get caught up until the previous season that just ended. But I'll be completely honest with you. If you can get to like season 5, as soon as you start seeing Negan pop up, it all kind of went downhill from there, in my opinion. A lot of people feel the same way. But anyways, I want to head out, and you just kind of get thinking of it, like, okay, so well, for an example, okay, I keep saying I want to leave, but I keep talking. But for an example, um, water filtration. So in one episode, I don't know if y'all remember this, they were driving the fire truck and they had to collect water and they forgot something filters or the water was mucky. I can't remember what the deal was, but they're like, yeah, you just put some rocks in a bottle and that's how you filter water out or something. And I was kind of like, I remember that. And, as a kid, I remember uh, reading about a water bottle filter. And it's been a skill that I have completely forgot over the years, and I reread up on it, you know. And when I reread up on that, it got me seeing about charcoal. And I used to know how to make charcoal, but I've forgotten again, you know. So it's the skills that we don't use. Yeah, exactly. It's the skills that we use that that really, or excuse me, it's the skills that we don't use every day that is the ones that we lose. And this show has kind of sparked me going through some situations, going, yeah, I remember how to do that, right? No, wait, I don't remember how to do that. So, anyways, um, I am definitely going to head out this time, but I hope y'all enjoyed. I did enjoy. Uh, Zombieland was actually filmed in Valdosta, Georgia. That is about a 2.5, 3 hour drive for me. Yes, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you. Have Christian Radio Redneck. Love all y'all. Y'all are my family. I'm gonna look out for y'all if I can. Have a great day.